Hello students, let us continue our lesson Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. In our previous session, we came to know that in his childhood days, Mandela did not think that he had lost his freedom. And as a young man, he thought about only personal freedom and temporary transitory freedom, means not permanent freedom. Now let us continue. But when I slowly saw that not only was I not free, but my brothers and sisters were not free, I saw that it was not just my freedom that was curtailed, but the freedom of everyone who looked like I did. That is when I joined the African National Congress, and that is when the hunger for my own freedom became the greater hunger for freedom of my people. In the beginning, Mandela thought about his personal and temporary freedom, but slowly he understood that along with him, his brothers and sisters were also not free. But he thought that he lost his freedom, like sorry. In the same way, his community people freedom also curtailed. Curtailed means reduced, means they also lost their freedom because they also looked like him, means they also belongs to black community. When he realized that he and his community lost its freedom, then he joined African National Congress in order to fight against that. Then his hunger for his own or personal freedom became greater hunger for the freedom of his people. It was this desire for the freedom of my people to live their lives with dignity and self respect that animated my life, that transformed a frightened young man into a bold one, that drove a law abiding attorney to become a criminal, that turned a family loving husband into a man without a home, that forced a life loving man to live like a monk. Mandela's desire for gaining the freedom for his people and make them to live with dignity and self respect animated his life. Animated means gave a new spirit to his life. His struggle for freedom completely transformed. Transformed means changed his life. Earlier he was frightened. Frightened means fearful young man. But he turned into bold man. He was law abiding attorney. Attorney means lawyer, but became a criminal. He was a family loving husband. He turned into a man without home. And he was a life loving man. He wanted to live like a normal person. He wanted to enjoy his life, but he had to live like a monk in the prison. I am no more virtuous or self sacrificing than the next man, but I found that I could not even enjoy the poor and limited freedoms I was allowed. When I knew my people were not free, freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. Mandela was not more virtuous or self sacrificing than other men. Here, virtuous means good, righteous, or being excellent, having excellent moral character. He was not such kind of person, but he was not ready to accept the restricted freedom of him and his freedom. According to Mandela, freedom is indivisible, means it cannot be divided. Loss of the freedom of one person affects the community. In the same way, loss of the freedom of community also affects the person. In this way, the freedom is indivisible. I knew that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. A man who takes away other man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. He is lacked, he is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow mindedness. I am not truly free if I am taking away someone else's freedom, just as surely as I am not free when my freedom is taken from me. The oppressed and oppressor alike are robbed of their humanity. According to Mandela, oppressor must be liberated just as the oppressed. Here, oppressor means someone who oppresses another person or restricts another person's freedom, other person's freedom. And oppressed means he is the victim of oppression, who is suffered by the oppression of the oppressor. According to Mandela, the oppressor means the man who takes away other man's freedom. He himself is prisoner of hatred. He is locked behind the bars of prejudice and narrow mindedness. Prejudice means a strong dislike without any good reason. Here, Mandela compares hatred to a prison. The oppressor's hatred means his state of mind itself is prison for him. A person is not truly free until he is taking away someone else's freedom. And at the same time, he is not free if his freedom is taken from someone else. So, according to Mandela, both oppressor and oppressed are victims of inhumanity. They are uh, alike are robbed of their humanity. Means their humanity is stolen. They lost their humanity. Both oppressor and oppressed. In Mandela's opinion, freedom is the great thing. It should not be restricted by anybody. The person must enjoy his freedom and he has to live a natural life. There shouldn't be any restriction from anybody on the basis of race, caste, or some other backgrounds. With this, we have completed this lesson, and let us go for the another topic in our next session.